Hello students, welcome to e-classes of Deepole School. So today we are going to starting a new chapter that is working with Windows 10 and this is the chapter 2 of class 4 decoding computer science book. So kindly open your book page number 16 students. So here we know what are the parts of desktop and know how to pin application to the text bar and change the windows color, adjust the system volume and set the date and time. Know more about folders, files and libraries, work with file explorer. So these are the parts what we know in that video. So we already learned what is operating system or OS. So operating system is something that most important program installed in on a computer, or without it computer cannot be run. So it acts like an interface between the user and the computer. Microsoft Windows is a GUI, that is graphical user interference, based on the operating system. So it means that we can perform basic file operations like saving, opening and deleting files through that. Okay, so Windows has several versions, that is the most popular versions are Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 2000, Windows XP and Windows 7, etc. So out of these, Windows 90 is the first version and the Windows 10 is the latest version. So currently most computers running Windows 10. Then after that we know uh, what are the folders, files and the libraries. So we all know that what is the file. A file is an item that contains information. For example, a file contains some text, images, music, etc. So the file name is given to each file, helps to remind the contents, and the files extension describe the type of the file. So a file can have up, up to 255 characters including the period, that is dot, and file extension up to 8 characters. So a file is created using a software program on the computer. For example, if you want to create some file, you have to create a text file with the text editor, and you have to create a image file with the image editor, and you have to create an word document with the help of the word processor. So on the computer using Windows 10, files are represented with icons. So here you can see some icons are given. These are the icons which show the name of the file also. Okay, so because it is easier to recognize a type of file by looking at the icon, here are some common files icon. So you see these are the contact icon, and these are the picture icon, and these are the text icon. When there are many paper files on the desktop, it gets very difficult to find a particular file what we require. So people often use the folder or the filing cabinet to store these files. So similarly, the files and the folders on the computer serve as the same purpose, to use the all files in a organizing way and easy access. Okay, so what is folder? We already know what is file. So like that, folder is a storage area that stores your files or of similar type. So we can say, what is folder? Folder is a storage area that stores your file similar type. These files can be documents or program, and folders are the best way to organize or store data. If I say this one is a file, this one is a file, and this one is the file, but the all three data are within a folder. Okay, so this one is the folder. Then a folder within a folder is known as subfolder. What I say? A folder within a folder is known as subfolder. So in Windows 10, a user can create any number of subfolder, and each can hold any number of files and additional subfolders. So what is library? So like file, folder and subfolder libraries are where you go to manage your documents, music, pictures and other files. So you can browse your files the same way you would in the folder, or you can view your files arranged by properties like date, type and author. So you can include up to 50 folders within one library. You can see here, this one is the example and this one is a library, and a library contains various folders and subfolders within it. The documents, music, pictures, videos, etc., everything is fine. Then after that, working with file explorer. So how to work with file explorer in a Windows 10 version computer? So file explorer is a program that helps the navigating from one place to another. So if I say what is file explorer, in the normal way we can say it is a program. It is a program that helps to navigating from one place to another. That is to view, to manage files and folders present in various drives and folders. Or we also use it to view, create, rename, copy, paste and delete files and folders. Then how to start file explorer? So you have to first type file explorer in the search box of the start button. I want to show something. This one is the image of your desktop screen and this one is the start button. Here you have to click that button first, and after that the file explorer that is in the search box is coming, and click on the file explorer app from the list shown, and the file explorer window will appear as shown below. Okay, so the first one option is you have to first start the first start go to the start button, and after that you have to you have find a search box. Here you have to search or type the file explorer, then click on the file explorer app which one is shown in the list, then the file explorer window will appear in the below, just like this. You can see this one is the example of the file explorer, and here there is a also shortcut present, that is windows key with E, capital E. So you have to only press windows key, and at the same time you have to press the E, capital E. Then after that the window file explorer will open. Then now we see what are the interface of the file explorer. So first one is the navigation pane. So from the navigation pane you can view your computer's file and folder structure and access file and folder. Here you can see this one. This one is the example of navigation pane. Here this one is the navigation pane, and here you see, uh, view your computer's file, folder and structure, access the files and folders. Okay, so then after that forward and backward button, it enables you to go to folder you have already opened. So if we talk about forward and backward button, that is, you can see here this one is the back and forward or up buttons. Then after that the next interface is ribbon, that is helps you to use the different options in the file explorer, and you can see here this one is the ribbon. Sorry, this one here. And after that, the next one is address bar, and address bar enable you to go to a different folder. So here this one is the address bar, and this one helps you to go to the different folder. Okay, then after that, the column headings, titles of each of the columns display in the files and folder list. So if we talk about column headings, so here you can see so this one is the file and folder list. Okay, so after that, then after that, the search box. Here it allows you to search for folders and documents, images and programs. So if we talk about the search box, then here you can see this one is the search box. This one. Okay. So actually you have to see it properly. This one is the search quick access bar, or we can say this is a search box. Then after that, the next one is the file and folder list. So we already saw that. Then after that, preview details pane. Here you can see the preview details pane. This one. Or here you can see this one is a search box, this one is a status box bar, and this one is the folder list here. Okay, so the last one is the status bar. I already saw that this display information about a selected folder and its contents, such as the total number of items in the folder, the number of items in the folder, the number of items selected, and total file size. So then we know how to creating a folder. So to create a folder on the desktop, you have to, so the first of all you have to right click on the desktop, and just like this a menu bar is appears, and you have to click on the new option. Then after that, this type of menu bar is appear. Here you want any file or any type of folder, here you have to choose any one. Okay, so choose and click on the folder. A new folder appears with the name new folder. Then after that, we just like this, you can see here this one. So you just have to type the new name of the folder and just save the folder. So this is the format to creating a folder. Then how to creating a file in a folder. So just you have to open the folder by double clicking it, and the file explorer window it appears, and after that, with the contents of the folder, just right click in the window, and you can see various options like this. A menu bar is fine, and after that you have to just save it with your particular name what you want. So just like this, and you have to type a name for the document and double click on the file to type the text in it. Similarly, different files like Excel and Paint can also be created. So this is the format to create a file within a folder. Okay, then how to opening a folder? So to open a file or folder, simply you have to move the pointer to the file in the folder by double clicking it. So here, if you want to open the 7th July desktop file, just double clicking on it. Then after that the file will open and the view just like this is shown in the desktop. Then how to rename a renaming a file and folder? Just right click uh, on the file or the folder what you want, or just right click on the file and folder icon. Then after that a content menu appears just like this. You can see here just like this. Here you have find a option to rename this one. Here you can see this one is the rename option. Okay, so here you have to click on the rename option and just put the name or put the name of the file what you want. Then after that within or up to 255 characters, then save it. Okay, so now the editing is finished and the name of the file what you are already changed is appears. Always choose such names for the files and folder that clearly describe what's its nature. And for example, if I say about a file containing text about our country can be named as India. India dot docx, or our country dot docx, but not as abc dot docx or xyz dot docx. How to copying a file or a folder? This is very easy, students. When we copy a file or a folder using a copy option, we take it to a new location or destination, leaving a copy at its original location. Let us see how to copy a file or a folder. First, you have to select the file, and after that, if you want to copy it, in the Explorer window, just right click on the file on folder you want to copy or move. So from the menu bar that appears a select option that is copy. You can see here this one is the copy option, this one, and this one is the cut option. So you have to right click on the copy and just go to the folder what which folder you want, and just paste on it. Okay, so this is the procedure to paste a file or to move a file one folder to another. Then how to moving a file or a folder? Just like this, you have to cut down. Whenever you copy the file is existing both before what folder you have to copy it, and after that in which folder you have to copy we will copy the file. This here also the file is exist, but here the code option shows you that from the first file, or sorry, from the first folder, this one is wholly disappear to the second one. Okay, here it will be present, but here not present. So this one is the this one is the format to moving a file or a folder. Then deleting a file, just right click on the file and you have to find a option that is delete, and just click on it. Then after that a dialog box will be appear, which one you have to confirm yes to deleting the file. And when we delete a file, it goes on recycle bin. So from where we can either we permanently deleted it or restore it back when we want. Okay, so this one is a procedure. Then after that, restoring a folder. How to restoring a folder? This one is the recycle bin. So recycle bin is help you to back the file, and whenever you have to double click on the recycle bin, the recycle bin is open, and you have to just find the folder or file what you already delete from your desktop. So here you have to find this file and right click on it and restore the and click on the restore option. Then after that the file is restoring. So this one is the whole chapter discussion, and after that you have to do your assessment sheet. So thank you students, see you in next class.